Hey guys, tonight's shitpost is a little bit late tonight. It's about 3:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit short tonight. Let's talk about Trump's immigration ban. Alright, and kind of its relevance in today, and kind of why he has the power that he has now. And I'll leave some links in the description to the wiki article and another article I have, but, wiki articles, they're just so great. But in 1952, Congress passed an Immigration and Nationality Act, and it gave him the president, the power to stop people of any race or nationality or from any country to come into the United States of America. And they did this for the reason that back then they had communism and the Red Scare, and they didn't want any people who had bad opinions of America or were communists to come to America. And that's whenever he really got that power to do that. Now, countries have banned people from coming into their nation for various reasons throughout history, whether it be because of a war's going on or they just simply don't like them. But in modern society, that doesn't happen very often because we are more global, and the internet has really helped that out, except for places like North Korea. And so he does have the power to do that. And whenever America was first founded, there was pretty much anyone could come into the country. Really, there wasn't any really restrictions on it. But after time went on, people started seeing people that they didn't like, mostly Asians, actually, and Germans and Irish people that they really didn't like coming in. So around in the 1800s, they started to limit the number of immigrants to come in, and after that, they started to put in restrictions so that certain nationalities couldn't come in, which was very racist, actually. So, after they started to do that, they came back and said, that's maybe a little bit of racist. But the limit on immigration still stands, and they started to put in different limitations, like you have to be able to work a certain job, like nowadays, if someone can work on computers real well, they can come over on that kind of a work visa, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of where that comes from nowadays. And there is limitation on how many immigrants can come into the country, and that's to help with the health of a nation. It's good to have a small amount of immigration because, especially in Western countries that don't have high birth rates, because it helps the country grow. But whenever you have too much immigration, especially low-tier job immigration, it devalues the labor a lot, and it makes a bigger lower class. In a healthy nation, you want a low, middle, and high class, not a low and a high class, because then you have a bunch of poor people and a few rich people that have a lot of power that they shouldn't have for various reasons. So they started to in the 1940s and 50s, they made some political changes to increase the number of nationalities and immigrants. And that's kind of where we've switched after the Red Scare to allow more people back in. And now we're seeing that not all immigrants are good, and not all illegal immigrants are good at all because they're already illegal. Now, whenever they started to put in some of these limitations, they were for, some of them were for you have to be able to read or write English, and certain different things like that. And usually that's very helpful for people whenever they come in to be able to read and write the language that they're going to be speaking, unless they're just tourism. And that's just some of the things that has happened over the years. If I miss anything, or you have a topic you want me to talk about, so on and so forth, as I said, I'm trying to keep this video short because right after this I'm going to bed. And go ahead and leave it in the comment section. If you hate me and think I'm ugly and think I'm stupid, go ahead and leave that down there too. I think y'all have a nice day or night.